Superhero Trio's dazzling showdown against Grizzle in Gleefield. In the enchanting town of Gleefield, joy radiates from every corner. Nestled amid lush greenery, this vibrant haven echoes with laughter and celebration. It's not just a town. It's a sanctuary of joy, a symbol of unity and togetherness. In the joyous realm of Gleefield, dwell three extraordinary pals, Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty. These aren't your everyday friends, they're superheroes with captivating powers. Beyond their heroic feats, a deep bond of friendship unites them, forming a formidable trio. Leading the trio is Sparkle, whose power illuminates the sky with enchanting rainbows. True to her name, she brings sparkle and vibrancy wherever she goes. These rainbows aren't just streaks of color, they're symbols of hope, casting positive vibes across Gleefield. Meet Blaze, another superhero in the trio, endowed with the power to streak through the sky like a comet. His fiery trail, visible even in daylight, is a mesmerizing sight. Blaze personifies energy and determination, with his swift movements and radiant aura inspiring the townsfolk, instilling in them the courage to confront any obstacle that comes their way. Finally, there's Frosty, the superhero who can freeze anything with a single touch. His icy powers offer a welcome relief to the town, especially during sweltering summer months. Frosty's cool demeanor and calm persona create a perfect balance within the trio, making them an impeccable team. With the break of dawn in Gleefield, the town bursts into vibrant life, bathed in joyous vibes. Among the residents are a trio of superheroes, Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty. Their powers extend beyond combat. They're here to spread joy. Sparkle paints the sky with beautiful rainbows, Blaze streaks through like a dazzling comet, and Frosty crafts intricate ice sculptures that shimmer under the sun. However, one day a menacing gloomy cloud named Grizzle arrived, casting a shadow over the cheerful town. With a thunderous laugh, Grizzle enveloped Gleefield in a blanket of sorrow. The sky turned gray, flowers wilted, and smiles disappeared. Grizzle himself was a sight of despair, an enormous charcoal gray cloud with lightning for eyes and a chilling wind that made even the bravest shudder. Thriving on sorrow, his power grew with every ounce of joy he sucked from the town. The townsfolk were devastated by Grizzle's arrival. Laughter had been replaced by sighs, vibrant clothes now just shades of gray. Children no longer played in the park. Their swings hummed still. The once bustling marketplace now stood deserted. However, our superheroes Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty refused to stand idly by. Watching their beloved town descend into despair, they refused to let Grizzle's gloom triumph. With cheerful personalities undiminished, their determination flared. The town's superheroes, Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty, were not about to let their beloved Gleefield fall into despair. Fueled by steadfast determination and unyielding courage, the trio decided to stand up to Grizzle. They couldn't let their townsfolk suffer, knowing their powers were bestowed upon them for a reason. In preparation for the fight, Sparkle practiced lighting up the sky with her rainbow powers, a dazzling display of colors that served as more than a spectacle. It was a symbol of hope. Blaze, on the other hand, practiced his flight, soaring higher and faster, ready to take on Grizzle in the sky. Meanwhile, Frosty honed his freezing touch, ensuring he could freeze anything, even Grizzle's gloom. Their plan was to combine their powers to defeat Grizzle. Individually potent, they understood that together, they were unstoppable. More than just superheroes, they were friends, and their bond was their greatest strength. The plan was simple. Sparkle would start the fight, Blaze would add his fire to it, and Frosty would make things difficult for Grizzle. As the day of the fight arrived, Sparkle took her position. With a deep breath, she lit up the sky with her rainbows. The sight was awe-inspiring. Next was Blaze's turn. He soared through the sky like a comet, his fiery trail mixing with Sparkle's rainbows. The sky was ablaze with a mesmerizing blend of fire and colors. Frosty then made his move. He touched the ground beneath Grizzle, and it immediately turned into a slippery sheet of ice. Grizzle was caught off guard, and the fight was in full swing. The combined powers of Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty began to take their toll on Grizzle. The brilliant rainbows and fiery comets seemed to penetrate the gloomy cloud, causing it to shrink. Frosty's frozen ground rendered Grizzle's movements clumsy and slow. With every passing moment, Grizzle was growing weaker, his gloomy aura starting to fade. In a climactic moment, the trio's powers finally overwhelmed Grizzle. Sparkle's rainbows lit up the entire sky, Blaze's comet soared high, and Frosty's icy ground covered the entire town square. Grizzle's cloud could no longer maintain its form, it started to shrink, and soon, it vanished completely. With the town back to its cheerful state, a grand celebration erupted. Laughter and cheers replaced the eerie silence, and the superheroes were hailed as heroes. Their images projected into the sky, basking in the adulation of the townsfolk they had saved. The Gleefield townsfolk erupted into cheers that echoed throughout the town. Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty were hailed as the town's saviors, their courage celebrated by everyone. No longer just friends but heroes, their images were immortalized in the hearts of the Gleefield community. Learning from their encounter with Grizzle, the townsfolk realized the importance of unity and resilience. They understood that their collective spirit and the superheroes' courage had driven away the gloom. In all the excitement, Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty made a solemn promise. They vowed to protect Gleefield from any harm that might befall it in the future. As the sun set, the narration came to a close, leaving an open-ended possibility for further adventures. But no matter what the future held, Gleefield knew it was in safe hands. With Sparkle, Blaze, and Frosty at its helm, the town would always shine with joy and happiness, promising a brighter tomorrow.